All right, we'll start at the beginning. Where else would we start, right? We have your house right here, and we're walking up the trees. They're really all overgrown, but we can get away with not trimming this big one right here. That's fine. Maybe a couple branches here if we're trying to really clean the place up. That can just be trimmed a little, and this one here can just be trimmed a little, if at all. That one really doesn't need anything at all. The problem child with the trees is this one here. It's, as you can see, it's very, very close to the house, but the biggest problem is right there, where it has come up and started to damage the actual roof line of the house. So that tree really has to come out if we're going to go with a higher price point. If we're not going to go with a higher price point, then we can leave it there and we'll sell to a cash investor. It'll sell for a lot less, but it'll sell fast. Let's see. Okay, so that's the tree. Coming over here, your roof looks great. It looks like you have a new roof. You probably know that better than I do. This bush here really just needs to be trimmed way, way back. And as I walk around the side here, we have this vine here is starting to get into your soffits. It really needs to come down. This is all just pressure wash. There's a couple holes in the vinyl, but primarily a pressure wash. And over here is just a bush that needs to come down or come trim back. Then you have all this. While this is good for privacy, get you a bit different angle here. Oh, that dog. It's good for privacy, but it really needs to come way, way down. Again, if we're going for, a typical market price right now. The overgrowth here is substantial. That would all need to be taken way down. Then one of the biggest concerns I have is on here as we go up the deck. Now, it's not so bad when it's not raining. Well, yeah, it is. You can't tell how slippery it is from looking at that, but I have to walk like I'm walking on eggshells or I'm gonna fall. I'm almost afraid to even have anybody show the house because of how easy it would be to fall. So if nothing else, for safety factor, I just walked into a spider web. We really need to get that pressure washed. And I'm up to your back door now. Back door, this is off its hinge here. So the storm door, two of the four hinges are removed. So okay, on the other side of the front backyard, just this. I think at one time this was a pond, wasn't it? A little fish pond, koi pond. Yeah, it looks like I can still see it in there. Then there's been a little play area of some sort added. That's okay, that's fine. As we come around the side here, we have some dry rot. Not bad. It could be painted. I don't think you need to replace anything there. You do have this dip. Well, I just fixed part of that right there. A little bit of dry rot there. Nothing scares me there. Okay, so the common theme here, Humberto, is dirty. This sidewalk, if we're going to go for even a moderate price point, this sidewalk would have to be pressure washed. That's easy. We could do that. I'd do that myself. The gutters would have to be cleaned out. Again, I can't stress enough that tree, if we're going to go for any kind of buyer that is not an investor that's paying cash, the lender is going to make us pull that tree. Whoever buys it, if they're going to get a loan, they're going to make us pull that tree, I can tell you. Just give you an idea of the dirt. It's pretty raunchy.